All right, LC players rejoice, especially the new ones that just joined us on the last Sonic the Hedgehog collab. This is a really good rerun of a collab that's coming. They're dropping new heroes. We're going to get Argrim and DS Flux. They're looking like good heroes. The important thing is the old heroes that are already, you know, that came last time when this collab dropped. We have Rena and a bunch of good heroes here that a lot of people are interested in. And if you didn't manage to get these heroes, I bring up Rena specifically because she is just a god tier healer and support. We'll talk about that real quick. Because let's start with the good news. Everybody's going to get a select redux ticket. That's what they're calling it. So you're going to get one of these old heroes or arcs for free. You're going to get to go through and just pick which one you want. That's right. Everybody's going to be bringing Rena home. She is the healer that dropped last time this collab was around. For those of you that don't know, she is just super OP. She's really hard to kill. She's useful in guild versus guild. She's useful in boss fights. She's useful everywhere. She puts shields up around heroes and keeps them alive. Now, she has to fight with the main healer in this game. I think we all know who that is, Theria. And she gets to bring people back to life. That's cool. That's really hard to compete with. But I personally think for a lot of content, Rena has her beat because instead of bringing your team alive and having them all butt naked with no buffs and no abilities, because they lose all of that stuff when they die, Rena can effectively keep your team alive through the worst of it. And I would rather survive with all of my buffs and everything stacked up on my heroes than have my party come back to life butt naked. That's the way that I look at it. A lot of heroes, depending on how you set them up, they get a buff or something really good that they have to work to get to unlock. As soon as they unlock it and they die, that buff is gone. Some heroes have to get their special back, which takes time, or a special arc to unlock their full potential. So if that hero gets killed after he activates a really powerful ability, it's null and void. I'll give you guys an example here. Big Papa Vargas, he gets to use an ability that doubles his hit count. So that pretty much doubles his damage, right? If you try to use that ability and a boss wipes you out, it's gone. You can only activate that once per fight. So him activating that and then using Rena to put shields up on him and keep him alive so he can actually dish out all that damage in the short time span that he has to burst DPS like that, that is a game changer. And that is just one example. On top of that, what Rena does is the shields that she's giving you are helping you have flinch proof, right? It's really good. It's really solid. A lot of people didn't get her last time around. Now you can just get her by logging in and getting your Redux ticket. All right. So aside from that, we do have two new heroes, Arngrim and DS Flak. I do believe that's his name. They both look good. I don't have all the details on the new heroes. The art looks killer. I know Arngrim. I mean, if you're a Berserk fan, you're probably going to like this hero. He looks a lot like Guts. He has a giant claymore that's like 3 times taller than him. He's probably going to have a pretty cool basic attack with that thing. I guess his whole shtick is he takes a little bit more magic damage, and he takes a lot less physical damage as a result of that. So, good looking heroes. And the old heroes are absolutely the bomb. So a lot of the guildies are excited about this. And this will give newer players that just joined, for like the Sonic collab, this will give them a chance, in my opinion, to automatically get one of the best healers in the game, Rena, and, these other heroes along the way. Claude here is pretty damn powerful too. I have seen him in guild versus guild where his damage reduction is stacked up the right way, and he just becomes unkillable, and he still has enough power with his S3 to like wipe out half of your team. you know. And then we have Lenneth here. She's pretty strong, very easy to use, very straightforward, great character design. All in all, great heroes, great heroes. I will say too, I will mention this, our gacha has gotten better in Last Claudia since they merged both of the servers. It's my personal belief that the JP side had a better gacha rate than the global side. Now that they have merged both of the servers together, you can't just make the gacha worse for the JP players. They're going to notice that shit instantly and rebel. So the only real choice they had was to match the same gacha on the global side that they've had over on the JP side. This is just IMO, because prior to these servers joining into one, they did, air quotations, upgrade our global gacha and supposedly made it better, but I didn't really see a huge difference in it until after the servers actually merged. And we are talking about a pretty big difference. You used to be able to do 40 pulls without ever seeing a red. It would happen to me constantly. Those days are gone, right? Seeing a lot more multi reds per 10 pull, and you're gonna get a red every 10-20 pulls now. So I've been seeing that consistently. I doubt I'm just having a crazy luck streak now for like the past 4 banners. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I've always said I will give LC props if they ever fix their gacha system. I think they've taken a step towards that, even if they were forced into that and they didn't want to do it, because they could have done this a long time ago, damn it. You know, it is what it is. The gacha is better now. I think more players will be able to enjoy these collabs and probably actually afford to clear the majority of them. So that's pretty cool. That's what we have to look forward to. You know, the collab begins September 5th. Argrim's going to be the first new hero that drops. And then a week later, they will drop the other part of the collab and we'll have Dust Flak to pull for. So I will see you there. And have an awesome day or night wherever this reaches you. Later.